Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe, and this is Foundation, a beautiful little medieval city builder. And we are almost done with the manor, which will unlock a lot more possibilities. Wonderful. Good to see you back. So, the manor is being built, our housing is being taken care of. We have a couple people that are not doing anything right now, but we're going to change that because the manor is done. Nothing to report because we haven't said anything. In the manor itself, you can actually do things. There's a core, which you can make a great hall or a treasury. Then you can have an extension and so on and so on. All very important things. First, let's start with a great hall because you're going to receive all your royal messengers, maybe. The other thing I'm going to do is just put a treasury in here. The last thing we're saving up for something very special. But before we can build that, I need to build a warehouse. Can we build one yet? Builder's workshop, granary, market. No. Unlock the warehouse. What do we need? Labor influence to unlock the warehouse in the book. Estate tab. Got it. Let's go to the book. Over here in our estate tab, there are a bunch of different things that we can do and unlock. One is for labor, one is for kingdom, one is for clergy. Call this a research tree if you want. You're not researching, but you're earning these coins. I don't know if that's a fair way to describe them, but you're earning these coins by doing certain things, certain tasks, especially that come from the capital. So yeah, we have to start. I do want a warehouse because that will allow us to trade, and I do want a bailiff office because that is important for something else we need to do in just a second. Additionally, we should unlock a trading route because we need tools. We still have 10 tools, but those will run out very soon and we can't produce them ourselves. So, unlock a trade route, that's very important. Now, the next thing we want to build is just a simple warehouse. This warehouse can house anything that is not food related, I believe. So, I'm going to find, just put it over here. I think this is fine. I don't want to put it too close to where I want residential buildings to live, so right here should be fine. It only costs us some stone and some planks, so that should be good. Over here, let's get a... Ooh, I'm going to pause this because very important. Let's get a bailiff office, which has to be... needs someone assigned. They all seem to be exactly the same. I don't know who is better than the other one. I think Carafina. Why not? Let's throw you in there. Once you have a bailiff, you can actually tell them to do something important. You can get influence, and that's these coins that I was talking about. You can get them as much as you want, or pretty often. And then there's also the prospect for a mineral deposit in proximity. We're not there yet. Like there's one right here. We're not there yet, but we will need that pretty soon. Hopefully it has some metals or something that we can actually use to make the tools that we want to build later on. Don't know yet though. Let's go back to the building over here. Great. I think for right now, we're just going to stay in labor and gain a couple coins from them. Wonderful. Promotions. This is actually very important because all your people will work for you and they will be relatively happy. And when they're happy, they work better for you. You can promote them, and promoting them should mean you make more money off them, but they can also do more things. Just overall, a good thing to promote them, and everyone that's eligible can be promoted. However, you can only promote in the first week of the month, which is almost over. So let's get this done with. We just have some money. That is excellent. Yeah, let's continue this. Set up your first trade route. Yes, that's important because we do want some tools. The way you do that is you go to your trade tab, then you go to resources, then you find the thing that you want to trade, which in this case is tools. Buy until inventory reaches a certain number. I like to put 20 in here because that feels like a pretty good state. Then once you start buying things, it's going to get really expensive really fast. So what I'm going to do is sell some berries. Anything that's over 80, I think is fine. It will make us some money, and that is important. Everything else at this point, I don't want to sell too much because we don't have money problems yet, but I'm sure they're going to come up pretty soon. Cool. Get that one taken care of there. This one looks good. Set up your first trader out. I need a warehouse, and then assign tools to the warehouse so they can actually drop it off there. That should be pretty easy once we get to that point. Let's speed up again. We have 4 workers that don't know what they're doing right now. Let's find our buildings. Gathering hut, we need another forager. Apparently, I picked the wrong person the last episode to go away from somewhere. That's not good. Lumber camp right now, we don't have many trees chopped, so definitely get that one taken care of. Sawmill looks fine. The miner for the stones looks fine. Granary, it's just one transporter. We don't have to worry about that too much. Builder, at this point, we have one extra person left over. Yeah, why not? We are building a lot of things, so that should be fine. Cool. For right now, I think we should allow our forestry that we have, not forestry, but our logging camp that we have, to just take down the rest of the trees here, and then at some point we will either expand or we will add a forester, depending what makes more sense. No access to comfort. So currently we don't have enough space for our residential areas to build everywhere they want to build. So let's just expand this area a little bit, because they only build where they want to build. I don't know what reasoning they throw in there, but they don't just build everywhere. And I don't know if you can tell, but there were buildings here and now there are no buildings. That's because I promoted all of them, and now they all don't have anywhere to live because they tore down the houses for reasons. Oh, there's someone else coming in. Yay! Or it could be, that actually could be a trader. See? Let's see. Come on. Come on. Don't be shy. Where are you? There he is. Haha! Slow you down a little bit. I would like to follow you. It is a very pretty game. This is a game where I actually like to stop and see, smell the roses, as they say. Looks like you were buying or selling something. Hard to tell. You want to buy stone, some planks and wine, and you want to sell tools. So I hope. Yeah, let's do this really quick before you get there. We don't need a transporter yet, but I do want to get some tools available here, and then that guy should actually sell me some tools. I really hope so. Yeah, you sold me some tools, which cost me some money. So that makes perfect sense. Right now we don't have anyone working here, but I'm not terribly worried about that because we don't really need anyone working there at this point. Anyways, yeah, that feels good. That sounds good. How are we doing on all our resources? The only problem we have right now is wood, and that is more a problem of we don't have enough people to work there, and there's no wood right next to us. We should probably think about expanding. There is a mineral deposit there, and there's a mineral deposit here, but it's a little more expensive. And there's nothing else I see anywhere else that I want to get to. I may want to get to this mountain at some point too, but I think for right now I want to aim for that mineral deposit. Cool. At some point when you build your manor, you get a free tile, and that's what we're going to build. Otherwise, the tile costs 500 coins, which is not super expensive, but, well, we don't have it right now. Make sure that you don't do this. You click on it and confirm, you will lose this tile, and you're not getting the money. I did that before, and that was a problem, because it really, really, really slows you down. Cool. So that's taken care of. Looks like there's a little mountain here. Let's look if there is a residential need or desire in this area. It doesn't look like there is, but there's some green still in this area. So let's use that while we can. Everyone that wants to build can build. There you go. You can build around a granary if you really want to. That's fine. And yeah, we have a little bit of industry there, and I think it's time to build another lumber camp over here. Just in the center of the resources. That should speed up our process just a little bit. Build it right there, and then assign our extraction to all these trees. I'm holding on building a forester simply because they use workers and they use materials. So right now we really don't need it because we have enough trees around our area to be chopped down. We just actually need to get to them. And that should be fine. Let's speed this up again. What do we currently need? We definitely need more workers. We are good on berries. We have some cloth, but not a lot, and that's going to come in handy pretty soon. We have some planks, which is really good. Lumber camp is built. Wonderful. Let's move one of the other, or two of the other woodcutters over here, actually. Let's do the 2 level 1ers. That they can level up faster, and that should be good for now, because there's still a lot of wood to cut down over here, but they have to walk a really long way to get that wood, and that is a problem. So that should be fine. We're doing okay on money. That's excellent. So we're getting into the slower part of this game, which I honestly don't mind, because you don't have to go all the time. Every once in a while, sit down, smell the roses, make sure everyone is fine. is not a bad thing. And I think our happiness is upgrading because they are building their houses. There's more space for housing in here, which is important. I'm not sure why the desirability here was low. A little weird, but okay, I guess I'll allow it. But they have everything they need besides housing, so once they're done building those houses, we should see another increase in more immigrants, at least pretty soon. There are some immigrants. There they come. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! 2 people. 2 extra people. So, let's find again where are our shortages. We have a transporter, we have a woodcutter here. We have another woodcutter here. I think I'm going to assign one more here. And then maybe give the warehouse a person that can do something too. What I like to do with the warehouse every once in a while is assign wood, because it allows us to store more, but that's really only important when these numbers are full. So for right now, that looks fine. Barriers look fine. Oh, a monk requested an audience. I forgot about you, monk. Hey, how's it going? You would like me to deliver 50 wood to the kingdom for 10 orange marks, 10 blue marks, or 10 green marks. And you only have a certain amount of time to do this. Currently, I don't have enough wood to give you what you want, so go away, please. Thank you. They will show up every once in a while, and, well, sometimes they're important, and sometimes they're not that important. I really like how these paths just get created over time. Even the people that come from outside your kingdom, if they take the same path all the time, will create a path eventually, and they just go to your town center. And it's just pretty. And there's a little forest here. This game makes me happy for some unknown reason, and I haven't even made it pretty yet. I'm just building it at this point. Okay, budget should be fine. Estates. We should start thinking about this, because a wooden keep is where you train your soldiers. At the first time playing this, and the second time playing this, I felt that a wooden keep could potentially put me in danger of having people attack me. I was thinking about the settler games. But it seems like the wooden keep is more for you train soldiers, and then you go out, do quests, and through the quests you get more money and other things, and that is very, very important. So we may as well do that. But I think before we get into the tower, I should probably place a church somewhere in our residential area. I think right here could be a good place. It is built very similar to the manor that we built already, and I really like it. You build a core, then you build some door. You can do different ones if you really want to, and then you obviously need a bell tower. See, I would like to put one up here, but I don't think I have a tower suited for that. You can put a cross up there, but I don't think we need that. So just put a bell tower on the front, and by default it has a certain amount of seats. I think it's 20, and that should be more than enough because we only have 19 people working right now. So that is pretty good. Look at this. We're getting more wood, and we're getting more planks by the minute. Currently, our coin bank is full, and instead of sitting on that, I don't think you can actually make extra coins. We're just going to buy a new territory over here. There's no confirmation, so when you click, that is it. So this number can grow even without us having problems. I actually haven't played this game before and not have money problems. So I'm kind of surprised to see that, but I'm also kind of happy to see that. We have one person running around not doing anything right now. What about our bailiff? The bailiff is not back yet. That is fine. There are the woodcutters. Yeah, let's go back to our overview on the buildings and see what we can assign. Granary, lumber camp, carpenter. No, let's give the lumber camp another worker. Cool. So yeah, next order of business is planning our administration. Yes, the wooden keep. Wooden keep again is very similar to the other things that we already built, but you can build them in places. There's a core, then there's a roof, and a couple other things that mostly cost wood. 70 wood in this case, 70 planks. That's a lot. But that's okay. We need a door. You need cost that. You cost this. You cost tools too. You cost tools. Yeah, we can't afford that. All I want is just a cheap door. There you go. Go in there. And then we probably want a roof. More planks. More planks. More planks. Not good. But you don't actually need a roof. You can also add these later on. The only thing you need pretty much right away is these training buddies. Training dummies, not buddies. Because without them, your soldiers that you have will not upgrade. And currently we have 10 cloth, which is what you should use this for, to get any type of progress out of your people. So my plan right now is having all the next immigrants become part of the wooden keep. Once we have them, I think there's the first one. Wonderful, but we also have to get this built really, hopefully fast. Hey, new villager, yay! Click on this keep, assign that new person. And they won't upgrade by themselves. They won't do anything by themselves, actually. They need these wooden dummies, otherwise nothing's going to happen. So, to be fair, we are in a really good spot. I would like this wooden keep to get done really fast, hopefully. But it might take a little while. We do have a longer distance to walk now because we are all the way over here. Where are you going? Oh, you're chopping down the trees over there. Cool. But that's not necessarily a problem. Money is looking really good. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. And there appears to be someone building a house right next here, next to the... what are you? Wooden keep. Currently, yeah, I did extend residential out here because there was some extra green. I think one of the next tiles I should probably go into this side because there will be some more good residential space over here. May as well use this. Anything that's green, if there is a desire to live there, let them live there. Why not? The only time you don't want to live, or the only place you don't want to live is near the industrial areas, and that's not a plan that I have for them. So, this is looking good. Immigration looks high. The next immigrants should come in a week, which means I don't see them walking in yet. This is a really long path. Look at this. Look at that detail. Ah, there they are. There's one. Just one. Currently it's a 7-day hike to make it back all the way from there. Where did they come in? Somewhere over here. Maybe this is the start. Maybe somewhere from the mountains is the real start for where they come from. But I think that's neat. I think that's a really neat detail. How's our bailiff doing? Are you back yet? You're almost back. That is wonderful. Let's see if there's something in the research tab that we have to worry about. So we have the bailiff's office. We get close to the next month, so we can do promotions again. Then, oh yeah, that's the other thing. You need a lot of money for promotions, so make sure you have that available. Looking at the other numbers here, I think a fisher set would be nice, but at this point, I don't think there's even water on this map. So, pretty sure... yeah, fish is not going to be a source of food for us. So we have to do other things later. You're getting some stuff. Wonderful. I would like you to prospect the next mineral. This one. Thank you. Because we need that figured out as soon as possible, otherwise we have other types of problems. Rustic church built. God is why we're all here, so you get a couple points for that. Wonderful. You can ring bells. Yep, it's cute. And you can add on 2 more things if you want to, but that's for later, because you can expand the capacity of this building by giving it some add-ons. That's pretty cool. But the wooden keep is building. A couple more houses are building, and some promotions will come up at the beginning of the month. Oh, we have a new person, so that person can also go here. I'm planning to have at least 5 soldiers in here, hopefully soon, and have them start training. Are you training over here? There's a training buddy already done, but I don't think it counts as being done until the whole building is done, so that's too bad. Anyways, it's going pretty well. Next time, we'll start going to war, and we'll see how that goes. Until then, I really hope you appreciate this, because this is a really cute little game, and I'm hoping I can play this for a little while. I spent a lot more time already playing it before I started recording than any other game that I usually plan on recording, because there's a lot of little things that are fun, but the game itself doesn't feel like a drag. Even right now, we're in a slow phase, and there's still enough to do that you can look around, make things pretty, you can detail a little bit here and there, and it's just... it feels nice. It feels very nice. So I hope you're back next time. Bye-bye.